It takes a special kind of person to become a tradesman, regardless what trade you're in. There's occasions where we don't really know what's going to happen with our day. Sometimes before we leave the house, we'll actually go and empty our bowel, if I can say that in a nice, polite way. But sometimes you do get those days that you're going to be caught short. And what you do, if you ask any tradesman, the worst thing is actually going to a customer's toilet and doing your business. That's the number one rule that you don't do. You know, you often just make an excuse and dive in your van and find the local Sainsbury's or the local McDonald's or whatever, and that's where you're gonna go. But sometimes you find yourself in such a predicament that you are actually so desperate. It's like everything happens at the same time. The customer that you've got just does not want to let you go. They keep chatting to you and you can hear your tummy rumbling and things aren't good inside. And you know that feeling when you gotta go, you just gotta go. And you make every excuse underneath the sun that you can think of just to get out of that house. Oh, I've got to go get some pipe. Oh, I've got to get a fitting. Oh, I've got to get this. And you just storm out of that house, get in your van, only to realize that you're not going to make it to the next destination. You basically, on that tipping point, you anchoring yourself so tightly to your seat in the hope that nothing is actually going to come out. You don't even dare to let a bubble out because you know it's going to come out in a different consistency than just air. So you clinch and tighten and you put your foot down until that needle hits 30 miles an hour dead, and you do not dare to let that needle go down because you want to try and get to your destination as fast as possible. And as soon as you see that you're actually making progress, you come across your worst nightmare, a learner driver doing 10 miles an hour in front of you. At this point, you're just desperate and you spot a lay-by and you pull over because you know that the only private space you have is the back of your van. And time has finally run out. There's nothing you can do to hold whatever wants to come out inside. And at this point, all you can hope for is that you got a bucket in the back of your van and some rubber bags. Because if you don't, you can find yourself in a deeper predicament.